It's 3 p.m. and it's time for the Daily Community Briefing. Direct and official information regarding the coronavirus effect on you locally. It's 3 p.m. and it's time for the Daily Community Briefing. Direct and official information regarding the coronavirus effect on you locally. Let's now go live to the Wallingford Broadcasting Studios.
Good Thursday afternoon, everyone. 58 cool degrees under sunshine in Richmond. I'm Kelly Wallingford with your local news briefing for today. Well, we take on history in the making. Kentucky will hold its first ever male-only election. We have all the details, as well as details on a special courthouse lighting ceremony tonight in Richmond. Some bizarre weather in some of our coverage area last night. Strong winds and large hail. We share some viewer submissions of pics and video. High school and college seniors missing out on life's precious moments. Our Michael Watkins speaks to one senior who shares her thoughts about that. Richmond's very own WBON-TV is helping with a nationally televised segment for CBS Sunday Morning. We have more on that. Baptist Health announces layoffs. We have that and much more here today. Well, the primary election is still on to be held on June 23rd. Voter registration has also been pushed back to May 26th. We spoke to Madison County Clerk Kenny Barger, who explains Kentucky's first ever male-only election and a special courthouse lighting ceremony scheduled for tonight. Here's WBON-TV's news director, Marissa Hempel, with more.
County Clerk Kenny Barger has the info.
The voter registration deadlines have been pushed out a month, just like the primary has been pushed out. The voter registration deadline for the primary is May 26th, and anyone can register anytime online at elect.ky.gov. The plan right now, we've had a conference call last week with the Secretary of State's office and the State Board of Elections, and it looks like we're going to be voting by mail in the June primary. Strictly by mail, which will be different for everyone. We've got enough time to plan for it and get ready for it. Everybody will be mailed a card reminding them, and then they can go online and request an absentee ballot versus the old way of doing things where you had to mail the application back and forth, so that cuts down on the time quite a bit. We can't have a normal election day where our precinct officers, their average age is 60 years old, and have those folks that are at risk of the virus really harming them, having them out in the public for an entire 12-hour day. Statewide, yes, that's nothing we can do county by county. It's statewide. That's going to have to be an order from the governor.
Is this kind of something new, like a new precedent? I feel like we've never really done this before, right?
No, this has never happened before in Kentucky. We've always been able to vote excused absentee by mail, but not to this degree for everyone to be able to vote by mail. We're going to start this 2 weeks before Election Day, and our results won't be completed until a week after Election Day to give time for the mail to clear and all the ballots to be counted, and it's going to be a different process. Or if someone has a disability and cannot vote by mail, they'll be able to make an appointment and come here and vote at the courthouse.
Speaking of the courthouse, you guys, in solidarity with a lot of other places, such as the Capitol, you guys lit up the courthouse today, correct?
We lit up the courthouse somewhat on Friday, and we're working. We've put more lights out, and we're working to get those plugged up and on a timer and get a little greener than what it has been for the last few days. Also, what's going on here at the courthouse, we're doing our best to stay open and process everything we can. We're still doing renewals on the phone, through the mail, and online. You can renew your car online at drive.ky.gov. These county clerk's offices across the state are pretty much the foundation. They are the foundation of our democracy. We talked about the election, but they're also the foundation of a big part of the county's economy. And we're doing everything we can. We're going to start looking next week on how we can complete transfers between individuals. Right now we can't do that because people need to be here in the courthouse. We're going to try to figure out a way to do that. And we're also looking at being able to do marriage license over video conferencing. So God knows there's a lot of people that need marriage license that aren't able to get them right now. So we're doing everything we can to get the work flowing as much as possible and try to take care of the citizens here in the county.
For stories such as these every day at 3 p.m., always be sure to check out the live broadcast. For WBON-TV 9 News, I'm Marissa Hempel.
Thanks, Marissa. You may have seen or heard the story we ran a couple of weeks ago concerning the Carhartt Company of Irvin. Marissa, news director here at WBON-TV, you just heard from, interviewed Senior Vice President William Hardy with Carhartt about how the company is transitioning into making caps and gowns for our frontline responders, healthcare workers, and such during the coronavirus pandemic. This story has been picked up nationally, and our Gage Hill with WBON-TV went to Irvin yesterday to shoot footage for the CBS Sunday Morning Show, and you can look for that story. That's coming up this weekend and will air on CBS Sunday morning, of course, at 9 a.m. This is the second time WBON-TV's footage has made the national stage. Last May, the program Still a Mystery aired a segment on the disappearance of Brooklyn Farthing that featured WBON-TV's coverage and was nationally televised on the ID channel. So to all of our colleagues at WBON-TV, we're very excited to be helping put this national feature together, and we congratulate those folks for their continued great journalism and local news coverage, and hope you all will check that out. Well, it's a tough year for our kids, no doubt, and especially high school and college seniors missing out on a lot because of the coronavirus. We spoke with Trinity Cook, senior at Madison Central, and she talks about her feelings about potentially not being able to attend prom, being able to walk across the stage for graduation. WBON-TV's Michael Watkins has the story.
Trinity, first of all, talk about how your last day at school was.
There were rumors that went around that it would be our last day, but none of us were really sure. So we all were just trying to enjoy the time together. It was bittersweet to know that, it was all over, but at the same time, we had worked so hard and we didn't know what the future held and if we would get to experience all of the lasts with each other. So it was kind of sad to know that that was probably my last day at Madison Central as a student.
I know you've still got classes that you're taking online, but what are you doing to kind of fill the void of not being at school?
I'm just trying to keep up with my friends and reminisce on the good times and try to stay positive through all of this and realize that even though it is over, I had a great experience in high school, and that although it's sad that I don't get to experience all the lasts, I'm trying to hold on to everything that I did get to experience and how those memories will stay with me for a lifetime.
What are your feelings right now? How do you feel about the coronavirus and everything that's going on, with schools being canceled, all the events being canceled? How do you feel about all that?
I'm scared. I'm anxious to see what will happen. I respect the decisions that our leaders are making. I think it's important to put the health of people over anything else, but I am very upset. I feel like I'm missing out on an important part of my life that a lot of people remember for the rest of theirs. It's sad that I don't get to go through those emotions and get to walk across the stage and experience my last prom, but I do respect everything that's happening, and I just pray for the safety of everybody else.
So as you can tell, the coronavirus impacting more than people's health. For WBON-TV 9 News, I'm Michael Watkins.
Thanks, Michael. Our team coverage continues next. We will have our pics and video of some of that hail and wind damage in some of our audience area last night. We'll recap the governor, have your stats, details still to come on the layoffs at Baptist Health, and keeping your kids safe at home while they're always home. We'll have that and more coming up right after these.
I'm Michelle. And I'm Jennifer. And in the spring of 1992, Bishop Small Engine Repair was born in our mom and dad's barn in Estill County.
Then in the fall of 1992, we made the move to Madison County, where we are today. With the support of our family, customers, and community, we have continued to grow in the outdoor power industry. With a full line of products from Kokidak, Grasshopper, Echo, and Shindawa, we can help you tackle your yard so you can enjoy it with your family. Bishop Small Engine Repair, where our focus is our customer. Stop on in, 119 North Estill Avenue in Richmond. We can't wait to see you.
When you need professional assistance, White & Associates Certified Public Accountants and Consultants of Richmond can help you, providing professional services to individuals, small business, self-employed proprietors, corporations, municipal, governmental, and not-for-profit organizations. White & Associates provides individualized services for taxes, audits, business startup, consulting, financial services, payroll, and bookkeeping. Visit the website for more information and to see the local testimonials. White & Associates, PSC, 1407 Lexington Road, Richmond.
During this time, it is especially important to shop local and support small business. Gillum Sports Lounge is still open, and they are still serving the same great food that you are used to. Burgers, salads, pizza, appetizers, and more. Order pickup or have your food delivered, and you can place your order online at GillumSportsLounge.com. Gillum Sports Lounge in the Richmond Mall says thank you to the people of Richmond for continuing to support your local restaurants during this time.
Opening weekend at Chenault Vineyard has been postponed as a precaution. Chenault Vineyard can't wait to see all of their smiling patrons back once they reopen and look forward to serving you locally grown wine. Chenault Vineyard has several types of wine available, including Blanc, Chardonnay, Riesling, bourbon barrel aged red wine, and their sweetest and most popular wine is Sam's Fix-It Juice. For more information about Chenault Vineyard, visit ChenaultVineyard.com or like them on Facebook to see updates about all the events coming up at Chenault Vineyard.
The Estill Clinic and Irvin Healthcare Pharmacies are focused on providing the best care possible for the people of Estill County. Our care for our patients and our community is what sets us apart. With society's fast pace, we want to make sure you leave with the information you need about your medications. With the knowledge and experience of John, Ryan, and Janet, you are guaranteed excellent service, whether you're in the store or pulling through the drive-thru. Taking care of the people of Estill County is our #1 priority. So stop in or give us a call to become a part of our community.
Gateway Cycles in Mount Sterling has the largest showroom in central Kentucky with all the power sports products you can dream of for your next adventure. Gateway Cycles has a qualified, certified service department, friendly sales staff so you can ride free and play hard. Local people serving local people. We are here to make your dream a living adventure. Stop in and see us today at Gateway Cycles in Mount Sterling or visit us at gatewaycycles.com.
Four Paws Unleashed brings a new state-of-the-art approach to pet care. Their suites are designed to feel like an elite hotel room, complete with Simmons Beauty Rest mattresses and TVs. Four Paws also has grooming services available as well. Visit their website, fourpawsunleashed.com, to find out more.
Need to file taxes? We can do that, but Davis & Hilton Accounting and Tax Service in Berea can do so much more. For payroll preparation, monthly bookkeeping, new business setups, consultations, and everything in between. Call today to discuss how we can help you. Davis & Hilton, more than just taxes.
First Trust Bank has restricted their normal business hours to drive-through lanes only during the COVID-19 pandemic. Customers can still enter the lobby by appointment only by calling 623-2722. First Trust Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender, NMLS number 688788. The Habitat Restore has closed due to the COVID-19 pandemic. Management at the Restore have taken precautions to protect their employees, volunteers, and customers. If you have a donation, please wait until the doors reopen to deliver it. For more information, like Madison and Clark County's Restore on Facebook.
Welcome back to your 3 o'clock local news and information briefing. I'm Kelly Wallingford reporting another big jump in Kentucky's COVID-19 cases yesterday with the governor's presser in 2 minutes or less. Here's WBON TV's own Jamie Boggs.
For the second day in a row, we have seen a record increase in new cases of the coronavirus in Kentucky. In his Wednesday briefing, Governor Andy Beshear broke down those numbers and updated the totals.
Today, we have our largest number of total new cases that we have had, which is 204 new cases. That brings our total, our official total from the state, up to 1,346.
On a positive note, Kentuckians seeking unemployment benefits will now receive the increase that was approved by the government last month.
And this is great news for so many people out there. We just received access to the additional $600 payment for unemployment from the federal government. And we have confirmed that we'll start payments tomorrow evening.
Governor Beshear also issued 2 new executive orders for Kentuckians, one of which limits shoppers to 1 per family when possible, and the other is what Beshear called the honeybee model. Chief of Staff Latasha Buckner explains.
It does limit in-store to the life-sustaining businesses that we've left open to 1 person per household. Second thing is just what the governor's already discussed, the honeybee problem. If there are people still going door to door to all the households to either sell magazines, fundraise, drum up business, it's creating the problem that we're trying to stop.
Beshear has always said that we have not seen the worst of the coronavirus in Kentucky yet, and explained Wednesday that we are in the escalation period that has been expected. Beshear noted that our social distancing measures are not indefinite and that there is an end to this. We just have to be strong enough to get there. This is Jamie Boggs, WBON TV 9 News.
Thanks, Jamie. Let's take a quick look at the map. As you heard, the governor, statewide 1,346, Madison County reporting 2 new cases yesterday, bringing the total county stat to 17 active confirmed cases. No changes in the color shading, and Menifee was added to the list of active cases this week. So the only counties in our listening area without any active cases include Lincoln, Garrett, Estill, Lee, Owsley, Wolf at this time. Baptist Health in Louisville has announced some temporary staff changes. They are reassigning some staff, furloughing others, and reducing pay for their leaders. Government efforts to curtail the spread of the coronavirus, such as suspending elective surgeries and diagnostic tests, have slowed or put on hold some standard business operations and reduced work volumes, the press release says. The temporary furloughs announced to all employees today affect regular full-time and part-time employees in jobs that do not support caregivers and are not critical to clinical operations related to COVID-19. The number of affected employees has not been finalized. Furloughed workers, they say, will be eligible for unemployment compensation, plus remain eligible for medical benefits. Lloyd Jordison joins us. Having the kids around the house all the time, you have to think about protecting them from the coronavirus, but there's a lot of other things that they can get into, and we spoke with Lloyd, who is the Health Education Director at Madison County Health Department, with more on that. Lloyd, with everybody staying at home, there's a lot of other perils that are lurking around there, especially for small children. We're going to run through some of those real quick today.
Yes, that's correct. We want to look at home safety and also being outside of the home just a little bit. One of the areas that we want to cover is medication and poison prevention and the safety there. It's real important that medications and also cleaning products and chemicals, they're out of sight and out of reach of small children. Everybody should also have, either on their refrigerator or on their cell phone or somewhere, the poison control number, 800-222-1222. That's an important number, and they're there to help you if anything happens. We want to keep babies safe on their backs in their cribs and not sleep with them. The fire safety, this is a great time while people are at home and the kids are there to practice your fire escape plans and know how to get out of rooms. Check your smoke detectors and carbon monoxide detectors. We want to protect children from choking. And again, that's us with our kids, keeping small things out of sight and out of reach, and even keeping the cords that are on blinds away from where kids can reach them.
Yeah, good points, Lloyd. And with those swimming pools opening up, check those gates and boating safety. That's some family things that you can maybe still do. And for your sports, wear the proper safety equipment. We don't want anybody going to the emergency rooms or anything needlessly, so wear helmets and pads. And talk about yard work and the dangers around the cars too before we let you go.
Yes, we want to be sure we watch out for sun safety, wear hats and sunscreen, power equipment. You just need to stay away from, kids need to stay away from any kind of power equipment. And one that's really important and important to me is that do not let children ride on a riding mower with you.
No.
I've seen that a couple times this weekend, and it's very dangerous. I worked in the emergency room for a while, and I saw the tragic results of that. In and around cars, it's very important to keep the cars locked up with kids around. Don't let them play in the cars. It's very dangerous. If you have a key fob, keep it out of the reach of the children. If you have to go, and we want to keep everybody's home and healthy at home as much as can, but if you do have to go, before you get in that car, walk completely around it to be sure there are no children or kids around that before you get into the car.
Yeah, and those key fobs are so important because we know it's heating up now and how quick these cars will get hot, and it's just not a good situation for pets, children, or anything. So great advice. And Lloyd, thank you so much for coming on with us today. Come back anytime, and we'll continue to stay in touch with you guys at the health department. You're doing a great job as well.
Thank you very much.
All right, we appreciate that. And Lloyd says for more, you can go to safekids.org and get a recap of all that. Our 3 p.m. newscast is brought to you by Bishop Small Engine Repair, your hometown dealer for great outdoor power equipment like Cub Cadet. They're on North Estill Avenue. Mr. Reuter Plumbing of Central Kentucky. Call them. for any plumbing needs. Some things just you can't wait on. 859-626-8733 and Modern Air for your heating and air needs. Call our guy, Steve King, your Modern Air guy, 985-5352. When we come back, we still have some interesting submissions from you all from the weather last night. Some hailstones, pretty good size, and some damaging winds. We've got some more information on a lot of special Easter services. Is more on the way right after these.
I'm Michelle. And I'm Jennifer. And in the spring of 1992, Bishop Small Engine Repair was born in our mom and dad's barn in Estill County.
Then in the fall of 1992, we made the move to Madison County, where we are today. With the support of our family, customers, and community, we have continued to grow in the outdoor power industry. With a full line of products from Computex, Grasshopper, Echo, and Shindawa, we can help you tackle your yard so you can enjoy it with your family. Bishop Small Engine Repair, where our focus is our customer. Stop on in, 119 North Estill Avenue in Richmond. We can't wait to see ya.
When you need professional assistance, White & Associates Certified Public Accountants and Consultants of Richmond can help you, providing professional services to individuals, small business, self-employed proprietors, corporations, municipal, governmental, and not-for-profit organizations. White & Associates provides individualized services for taxes, audits, business startup, consulting, financial services, payroll, and bookkeeping. Visit the website for more information and to see the local testimonials. White & Associates, PSC, 1407 Lexington Road, Richmond.
During this time, it is especially important to shop local and support small business. Gillum Sports Lounge is still open, and they are still serving the same great food that you are used to. Burgers, salads, pizza, appetizers, and more. Order pickup or have your food delivered, and you can place your order online at GillumSportsLounge.com. Gillum Sports Lounge in the Richmond Mall says thank you to the people of Richmond for continuing to support your local restaurants during this time.
Opening weekend at Chenault Vineyard has been postponed as a precaution. Chenault Vineyard can't wait to see all of their smiling patrons back once they reopen and look forward to serving you locally grown wine. Chenault Vineyard has several types of wine available, including Blanc, Chardonnay, Riesling, bourbon barrel aged red wine, and their sweetest and most popular wine is Sam's Fix-It Juice. For more information about Chenault Vineyard, visit ChenaultVineyard.com or like them on Facebook to see updates about all the events coming up at Chenault Vineyard.
The Estill Clinic and Irvin Healthcare Pharmacies are focused on providing the best care possible for the people of Estill County. Our care for our patients and our community is what sets us apart. With society's fast pace, we want to make sure you leave with the information you need about your medications. With the knowledge and experience of John, Ryan, and Janet, you are guaranteed excellent service, whether you're in the store or pulling through the drive-thru. Taking care of the people of Estill County is our #1 priority. So stop in or give us a call to become a part of our community.
Gateway Cycles in Mount Sterling has the largest showroom in Central Kentucky with all the power sports products you can dream of for your next adventure. Gateway Cycles has a qualified, certified service department, friendly sales staff so you can ride free and play hard. Local people serving local people. We are here to make your dream a living adventure. Stop in and see us today at Gateway Cycles in Mount Sterling or visit us at gatewaycycles.com.
Four Paws Unleashed brings a new state-of-the-art approach to pet care. Their suites are designed to feel like an elite hotel room, complete with Simmons Beauty Rest mattresses and TVs. Four Paws also has grooming services available as well. Visit their website, fourpawsunleashed.com, to find out more.
Need to file taxes? We can do that, but Davis & Hilton Accounting and Tax Service in Berea can do so much more. For payroll preparation, monthly bookkeeping, new business setups, consultations, and everything in between. Call today to discuss how we can help you. Davis & Hilton, more than just taxes.
First Trust Bank has restricted their normal business hours to drive-through lanes only during the COVID-19 pandemic. Customers can still enter the lobby by appointment only by calling 623-2722. First Trust Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender, NMLS number 688788. The Habitat Restore has closed due to the COVID-19 pandemic. Management at the Restore have taken precautions to protect their employees, volunteers, and customers. If you have a donation, please wait until the doors reopen to deliver it. For more information, like Madison and Clark County's Restore on Facebook.
And we're back on your 3 o'clock local news briefing. Please leave those comments and keep those pictures and video coming. We want to know that you're enjoying our newscast every day, and any thoughts you might have, what else we can do to improve it. And leave your questions, and we'll always try to address those. Lots of Easter services are still on tap for this weekend and hopefully complying with all the social distancing requirements. Ron Lykin spoke with First Baptist Church Pastor Bill Wright, who told us about a special Easter service that will take place this weekend.
I'm talking with Pastor Bill Wright, interim pastor of the First Baptist Church of Richmond. Pastor Wright, Sunday is Easter Sunday, one of the, if not the most important holidays of the Christian faith. With COVID-19, how will you be conducting Sunday services?
Okay, we are currently, of course, like most other churches, having services online, and we're connecting with people via internet, television, and radio. And this Sunday, we're adding to that an option for people to pull into the parking lot and gather that way, remain in their vehicles. The vehicles will be spaced appropriately, and we will be leading worship from inside the building, and the people in the cars will connect either to the internet or the radio, and they'll be able to worship in that way.
Well, now, since the outbreak, is this how you've been conducting services?
No, we have been online and through television and radio, but this additional option of pulling into the parking lot and remaining in your car, this will be the first time we've done this.
So I guess meeting in the parking lot gives your congregation maybe a sense of togetherness?
Yes. Community is very much a part of what the church is about. We share our faith in Christ. We share our common ministry and our love for one another. And of course, so being a part of the community and expressing that is very much a part of what we're doing. And I want to stress, folks will be remaining in their cars in the parking lot. There will be no access to the building. People need to know that as well. So there will be no restroom facilities available.
All right. Thank you for that report, Ron. Yesterday, if you were listening, this program was interrupted by severe weather warning. There was a squall line that was moving in from the northwest to our southeast, and we had several of you post pictures on WBONTV.com's Facebook page of the large hail and places that were hit, like Boonesboro, Berea, the Waco area, the Sandhill area of Estill County. Some hail nickel-sized, and also some downed trees and things reported. You can go to, again, WBON TV's Facebook page for more on that. We'd like to tell you as well about a great initiative that we have kicked off here at Wallingford Media with the Richmond Chamber of Commerce to help local and small businesses get your words out. A lot of people just don't know who all's open and what you can and can't do to safely serve them, and we have implemented the Richmond Chamber of Commerce hotline. If you would like more details how you can do this very cheaply and affordably, we welcome your emails to us at info@wcyofm.com, info@wcyofm.com. Tomorrow we will be talking with a gentleman, Mr. Dennis Campbell of Richmond, a coronavirus survivor. You may remember earlier in the week, I guess it was last week, that we spoke with his wife, Deb, Monday. And we are going to, Michael Watkins of WBON TV has his story lined up, and we hope you'll join us for that tomorrow. Thanks to all of our great sponsors. Please keep those comments, and we love reading those on our social pages, and if you have any information and submissions, leave them there as well, or information at WBONTV.com, as we are here to help. This local news and information briefing has been set aside for you each and every day at 3 o'clock here on 100.7 The Coyote, and on our colleagues at WBON TV to keep you informed of every bit of the local news and information that is pertinent at this time from our local leaders, our health officials, our health departments, and we appreciate their cooperation so much in helping keep you informed. So until tomorrow, have a great day, stay safe, and God bless.